Hi, this is Mark Tibb speaking. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So I was watching the interview with Tyson Fury on IFL. Now, quite a long interview, lots of subjects were raised and spoken about. But I was reading some of the comment section and my God, what on earth. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a fanboy. I'm a fanboy of Tyson Fury, I'm a fanboy of Joshua, I'm a fanboy of Dillian Whyte, plus many others, okay? And actually for Fury, Joshua and Whyte, these are the only three people I've ever actually got up and left the room while watching them fight because I was nervous for them. And it's happened on all three of these, okay? So, yes, you could say I'm a bit of an extreme fanboy, but I consider myself realistic. Why? Because I get nervous for them and I get up and walk out because I know, as good as they are, as much as they can beat anybody on the planet, including each other, I know that they can be beaten also, okay? That's called being realistic. But it seems with some Tyson Fury fans, you say something even a little bit negative about Tyson Fury. What? You don't see Tyson Fury as a reincarnation of Zeus, as a walking god? That he's invincible? You must be some kind of hater. Clearly you're an idiot. Clearly you don't know boxing. Sporting Icons, you're such a Dillian Whyte fanboy. Yeah, I can say that Dillian Whyte and Joshua and whoever else that you want to accuse me of being a fanboy of, that they have vulnerabilities. They can be beaten. But you can't say that about your guy. But I'm the fanboy, right? Think about it. Now, some people, they're going to get into their feelings on this one because Tyson Fury can say the sky is red. And they'll go, yeah, the sky is red. That's what they do. You're insane. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. You can believe in him, of course. You can believe in his ability. Yes, he can beat Joshua. Yes, he can beat Dillian Whyte. He can beat anybody. He can go on for the rest of his career undefeated. He could do that. He's capable of doing that. But to say that Deontay Wilder is number 2 heavyweight in the world with Fury being number 1, nothing wrong with Fury being number 1 until proven otherwise. We can't disagree with it. Much like currently with Anthony Joshua. Again, he's defeated every man that he's ever faced as well. Let's not forget that. Again, people say that Tyson Fury, his performance was a masterclass against Vladimir Klitschko. And he was. There was nobody more happy in the world than I when he beat Vladimir Klitschko. Same as when he beat Deontay Wilder. Both times. Nobody was more happy than me. But to say that Tyson Fury outboxing and running around and making Vladimir Klitschko chase him was a masterclass and then criticise Anthony Joshua's performance against Ruiz in a rematch, you are a moron. Do you not watch Muhammad Ali fights? Have you never watched a Muhammad Ali fight? But yeah, he's the greatest of all time. Tyson Fury's a masterclass. But Joshua, no, he ran away. See, you've got some extreme hate. Some extreme hate towards Joshua, towards Dillian Whyte. Again, let's say that you put, well, it's like Fury. He says that the only person who could potentially beat Deontay Wilder is himself, of course, because he's already done it, or maybe an outside chance of an Alexander Usyk. Joshua Whyte have no chance whatsoever of beating Deontay Wilder. In fact, Deontay Wilder would annihilate Joshua and Dillian Whyte in round number 1 like he'd done with Dominic Breazeale. And there's people in the comment section agreeing with this. Now, either you're very new to the sport, or you're an extreme fanboy, or you don't know boxing, or you're a complete idiot. Now, I've been calling for Wilder to fight Joshua and Dillian Whyte for a long time now. For a long, long time. And every step of the way, I've been showing you all the receipts, every step of the way, that Wilder is the one ducking both of these guys. But even Fury yesterday was saying, well, I know somebody who told me that Anthony Joshua was offered 80 million and the proof of funds was there. No, it wasn't, Tyson. Stop lying. Why are you lying for this? We know that you want credit, but why are you lying? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And we know who it is that he's talking about. He's talking about Frank Warren. Because the money was coming from BT Sport, a platform that Joshua cannot fight on. Come on, Fury. It ain't difficult to work out. Now, we ain't going to go into all that kind of past crap again. But the thing is, to say that Fury is the only one who can beat Wilder is madness. Do you really think that me, as a Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua fan, would want to encourage these guys to get in the ring with Deontay Wilder, knowing that they're going to get smoothed out? Do you really think that I want to see Joshua and Dillian Whyte laid out? Do you? Of course not. I want them in there with Wilder because I know and I'm very, very confident that they will annihilate him. And I've been saying it for the past couple of years. Much like with Tyson Fury, I knew that Tyson Fury would well and truly outbox Deontay Wilder. But again, realism, I knew that Wilder, he could land on any of these three guys and put them to sleep. Now, when people are in the comment section of that video saying how it's an easy night's work for Tyson Fury against Joshua and Dillian Whyte, and almost giving him a pass if he doesn't want to fight Dillian Whyte, with the excuse of, well, why would fight him for? It's easy. Have you ever heard something so pathetic in all your life? Fury, yes, of course he could be both of them. Of course he could. Maybe he could turn it into an easy night's work. Maybe. But to say that Joshua and Dillian Whyte have zero chance of knocking out or beating Tyson Fury, you've got to have some real delusion in your mind or hate in your heart for these fighters to come out and say that. Or you're just trolling. You just want a reaction. I don't know what it is. Because Tyson Fury has vulnerabilities. Yes, he's an exceptional boxer, of course he is, but he has vulnerabilities. So to say that Whyte and Joshua have zero chance whatsoever, no scenario under any circumstance under this earth, could they give Tyson Fury trouble, is ridiculous. I have no problem with people saying Fury can beat both of them or will beat both of them. I have no problem with that. But to say that they have no chance is stupidity. If Otto Wallin can take Fury to life and death, but yet Joshua and Whyte can't? Now people say, well, Tyson Fury, he won virtually every round of that Wallin fight. So what are you talking about? So what? He had one cut in round number 2, but he won every single round. Yeah, he did win every single round. Or well, probably 10 out of them. But the thing is though, when you look at it, yes, he won all those rounds. But some of those rounds were pretty damn close and Fury was going life and death. I mean, how do you think that cut happened? It wasn't from an accidental head clash. No, it was from a punch. So he can be hit. And in round number 12, don't tell me that Tyson Fury was not on Bambi legs, that he was in some severe, severe trouble. Don't tell me you weren't. So if Wallin can do that, but Joshua and Whyte can't? Are you mad? Should we just delete that Wallin fight from our minds? Is that what we should do? Just delete it from the records, because you don't want to hear that. You want to see that, or forget the fact that a cruiserweight and Steve Cunningham dropped him heavy. Nevin Pajic dropped him also. The fact that John McDermott beat Fury in the first fight. Should we just forget about all that because you don't want to hear it? No. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. I know some people don't like it. It's such a... No. Speaking facts is not hating. Speaking facts is speaking facts. Speaking facts is telling the truth. Fury can be beaten. He can be beaten. And if you totally overlook Joshua and Dillian Whyte, you're going to be the ones who's really, really hurting if either one of these guys do land on Fury. You want to talk about Dillian Whyte? It's easy work, is he? Oh, okay, then so why is it that Fury turned him down? Why? Why did he turn him down for the diamond belt? To go fight Otto Wallin? Why? I'll tell you why. Because when you look at Tyson Fury's opponents, they're all headhunters. That's what they are. Whyte, yes, he can be a headhunter, but he's a body puncher. The one thing that somebody who's fast on their feet don't like are body punchers. Anthony Joshua can also be a devastating body puncher. Doesn't really utilise it as much as maybe he should, but he can be. Again, very, very smart in that ring. Very, very smart. So to come out with Tyson Fury is invincible is ridiculous. Again, no problem for people believing that Tyson Fury is the number 1 heavyweight and will go down as the all-time greatest. I have no problem with that. Until proven otherwise, as I said, you can't be wrong, can you? But on fight night, if he gets past Wilder again and you put him in there with Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua, you're going to be nervous. You're going to be nervous. You won't admit it, but you're going to be nervous. Now, we know that Tyson Fury, he's only saying all this about Deontay Wilder being the second best heavyweight because he's already beaten him. because he's going to be fighting him again. He needs to sell that third fight. That's the only reason he's saying it. He said too many times now that Wilder has got a resume full of trash bags. And he does. Wilder's only got one punch. If he can't beat a man who's only got one punch, then he's no good. These are Fury's own words. And it wasn't to build the fight, because he said the same things after he beat him for the second time. So let's not contradict ourselves here, Fury. Just because Fury's in a good mood, don't mean he was telling the truth. It doesn't mean that. Fury does contradict himself. I know there's too many little squealers out there. Too many people in their feelings out there. Tyson Fury is invincible. Tyson Fury is a god. Tyson Fury is this. Tyson Fury is that. No, Tyson Fury is a heavyweight boxer who has been dropped multiple times and can be hurt. He can be beaten. Much like Joshua can also be beaten. Dillian Whyte can also be beaten. Okay, we can quite obviously say that about those two because they both have taken a loss. Fury, right now, yes, he can be beaten. Right now, has he been beaten? No, he hasn't. But he's only got 2 elite wins on his resume. Klitschko, Wilder. But as I said, Wilder is a suspect one. And I've always said that. I'm not just saying it now. I've always said it. I know some people don't like hearing it. If you don't like hearing it, kiss my left nut. I don't care if you don't like hearing it. Run away. There's plenty of channels out there who will tell you the lies that you want to hear. There's plenty of them. So go find them, attach yourself to them, and don't bother watching me again. Very simple. If you don't like truth, jog on. Jog on. Don't come here again with your tail between your legs when Fury takes that loss. He will take a loss at some point. If he's going to be fighting for another 10 or 15 fights, if he's going to be fighting all the top guys, he will take a loss. It will happen. Because it's heavyweight boxing. Not because I want it to happen. Not at all. Far from it. I don't want to see any of my favourite fighters lose. I don't want to see it. But stop it with the extreme fanboys and how dare you have the gall, the absolute gall, the audacity to call me a Dillian Whyte fanboy. Yet you are the ones who's running around saying Fury's invincible. I've never once said that about Dillian. I've never once said it about Joshua. And I've never once said it about Fury. But you're saying it, so who's really the fanboy? Fury number 1, cool. Wilder number 2, hell to the no. Hell no. He's always been vulnerable. How can you be number 2 when you've been on Bambi legs against Eric Molina, getting battered by Johan Duapa, getting battered by Artur Spilka, out on your feet against Luis Ortiz, again, who's Luis Ortiz, got a trash resume. You clearly do not know what you're talking about. Or you just got fanboyism, extreme fanboyism in your heart. Don't like the truth? Jog on, don't care. Drop your thoughts below. I'm out.